Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we're back again with Alchemist Code, and today we shall study some more units, and today will be Itsuki. Itsuki, she looks so hot, but she will be that good to use? Let's see now, because I haven't even checked out this unit before. So this one will raise HP and evasion rate by 5% by 4 water units. The HP, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be useful, but evasion rate just 5%. I don't really think that's gonna help much. So now let's take a look at what jobs she has. So the first one is Spy, Martial Artist, and the last one, this one is the plus job for her, which is Dark Cavalier. I think it's the same job as Sahar, isn't it? But actually, let's see what her skills are. So the first one will be here on the Spy tree, which is Spy's actually what? A westernized ninja? That sounds pretty cool, American ninja. So Spy and Ninja, I like them because their moves and jump is high. So the same case will be the same here with Itsuki. Move 4 and jump 4. And I think it will be enhanceable through the passives later on. So this one is at limit break 85, max limit break. And now let's check out the abilities on the Spy tree. So the first one is here, Spy Technique, and first skill, Hazy Shadow. This one will greatly raise his own evasion rate for 1 turn, pretty good, because she will be depending on the evasion rate. And the second skill is a Blinding Circle. This one will cause a blind effect on the area surrounding Itsuki, and then she can move after that, and she will have a buff after that. So jump 2 and height range 2. So she will be able to climb all those walls like Genji. Third skill on the Spy Technique, Transcendence. This one will nullify all status cast on allies in area. So this kind of works like Holy Brawlers. Forgot the name, but it has the same effect. So like Lucian and like Shayna. Okay, so this one is kind of good. Plus she will have a jump 2 and height range 2 after using the skill as well. And on the Spy Technique, she has 2 damaging skill. The first one is Summon Python Storm. This skill is kind of good because if you spam this skill on the enemies all the time, and especially if you use it on the right elemental weakness, yes, the damage will be higher than before. And it's an AoE, which is good, and it will also lower the enemy's wind resilience. I keep saying resilience, it's resistance. And now the last damaging skill here on the Spy Technique is Summon Toad Flow, a water elemental attack. Just like all ninjas in Japan, like Naruto maybe, he will cast a huge frog on the area and deal some water damage. Plus it will also lower the enemy's water resistance. However, the cost is really high, so the charge is 1 as well, so you cannot spam the skill. Only use once and then no more. So that's the Spy Technique. Pretty okay, I guess. Now let's take a look at the basic Spy Technique. Okay, the first one is Windmill Shuriken. Second one, Flame Seal. Third one is the Waterfall Seal. The fourth one is the Storm Seal. And lastly, it's the Electric Seal. So mostly on this tree, all the damage is low and medium. So this one, I think it works just like the ninja job. So you're not gonna deal much damage, but you're gonna use the advantage of the elements. Plus it has some minor CCs in here as well. Well, not exactly CCs, but mostly are debuffs. So lower missile resistance, lower strike attack, etc, etc. So yes, this one will mostly taking advantage of the elemental and a little bit of debuffs. Now the passives for Spy, Flying Ape, the flying monkey here, it will passively add move and jump, which is quite nice. So yeah, whenever you need to jump all those walls and move further away or even closer to the enemy, yes, that is kind of a good passive. The second one, this one is the counter stuff. This one will, when damage is received, you will have part of the damage received back at HP and set chance on inflicting stop on the attacker. If the enemy is stoppable, this is really good. And also survivability from this passive. So I'd say this passive is pretty nice. The last one, the last passive here on the spy technique, I mean the spy job. Okay, basic agility and dex raise. So this one's kind of really good for the spy. So if you're gonna use the spy, then I think this one is one of the best one you can use on her. Okay, now let's move on to the second job, which is the martial artist. This is the first tree on the martial artist tree. First skill, inner eruption. Medium damage with a chance of paralyze. Not bad. Second skill is blasting wave. Well, low physical damage, but the range is 3 and height range is 2. Not so good, maybe. Not gonna spam this one for sure. And the third skill is random strike. Inflicting low physical damage, but it will lower the CT by 50%. No range actually, but it's a AOE, a lateral area. I'm not really sure yet, but I think this one does not say element, but I think it will follow the natural element from Itsuki, so it's gonna be water elemental. Next skill is the firm fist. Okay, medium damage plus daze and bind, which is pretty nice, I think. However, it's not a ranged attack and it's gonna be a single target. Pretty nice only if you need the daze and bind, but the medium, I think, yeah, that should be helping a bit. Last skill here on the combat tree is the divine fist. Finally, high physical damage, and this one will be strong against human. Again, this will be single target, but yeah, the high damage, I think this one will be used. But the charge is only 1 and the dual cost is 32. Well, not as high as the Holy Brawler, but I think with this cost the damage won't be as high as well. Alright, now let's check out the passives on martial artists. The first one is toughness, raises max HP. Yes, basic, but not so bad. Second one is counter, so this one will perform a physical counter when receiving damage. Okay, pretty standard. Last passive here on the martial artist is strike mastery +1. This one will it will modify the physical attack for strike attack type, so only on skills. Very situational, but if you need the modifier, then I think it still is good. So what I feel about this martial artist is actually a weaker version of Holy Brawler. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one, so I might not use this martial artist unless I don't have any other option from the water elemental, which I think I do because I have my Shayna. So no, martial artist, no, I'm not gonna use it. Now let's take a look at the last job, which is I think hopefully the best one that she has to offer here for Itsuki. So it's the Dark Cavalier Jaeger. Let's check the skill now. So the first one will be the Pitch Black Blade. And first skill on this tree is Reaper's Echo. This one actually looks promising. It has a really low damage, but it has a chance on inflicting death sentence on the enemy. And I think this could be useful for PvP or maybe PvE too, but I have my first experience on PvP and someone casted this debuff on my squad, and my squad, all of them died. Second skill, Dark Bringer. Yeah, the damage is low, but it's an AOE nevertheless. So if you need AOE, may just as well throw this, and it's going to be a dark element. So throw this on the light enemies. Next skill is the Realm of the Feeble Death. Okay, it will consume own HP and inflict dark physical slash damage on units within target area. It has a range, it's an AoE, but it will consume your own HP. In any games that I play, I am never a huge fan of skills that consumes your own HP. But if the damage raised from this is really high, then okay, I might just try it. So okay, this one seems like a berserker. The second skill here, the next one is also going to consume your own HP, which is the death domain. Okay, this one may be one of the highest hitting skill that she has because it says consumes own HP and inflicts ultra powerful dark physical slash damage on units within target area. Yes, it's an AoE as well. And the damage will increase according to the number of dead allies. So you're gonna have to sacrifice all your allies just to nuke the enemy, which is kinda, well, for me it's easy to do. Yes, all my units die and everything. Right now, maybe not later. But for you guys, if you guys are strong enough, all at level 85, maybe this is really hard. And the last skill here on the pitch black blade is Juggernaut. No, not the one from Marvel, but this one is a skill. No element, but it will follow the natural one. So water inflicts physical damage high and raises physical attack, magic attack, lower physical defense, magical defense, blah blah blah, and forces berserk status. Only have one charge and the cost is super high, 66. So it will take some time to set this one up, but you're gonna have to use this first, and then I think you're gonna use the death domain and every other skills that she has afterwards. And within the berserk status, I think the damage raise will be super high. But correct me if I'm wrong, if you go berserk, you can't control your character in this game. But I could be wrong, I don't really remember. And I have not tried this one before. So okay, everything seems to be like super bursty here, but I don't really like the part where she has to consume her own HP just to cast skills. Now, basic pitch black blade. Okay, first skill, blood drain. This one will absorb HP from the target. It has a range 3 and a height range of 2. Well, I guess this one is the skill that compensates the HP consumption from the other 3. And if you need the jewel here on the second skill, you can still steal all those jewels from the enemy, which could be not so good, because maybe I think if you hit the enemy with your physical skills, normal attack, you get more, I guess. But then again, if you cannot reach the enemy, you can use this because it has a ranged stuff. So okay, enough about that. Now next skill is Assault. Greatly raises own physical attack and critical, but lowers physical and magical defense. Okay, Berserk! More damage, less survivability. And last skill on this basic pitchback black blade is the Retribution Blade. Okay, this one is an AoE that will grow more powerful the lower own remaining HP is. So you're gonna have to set this up as well, just like the other skill. Consume HP, getting hit or whatever, and then cast the skill. This one's gonna hurt so bad. Good thing about this one is it is an AoE and it has range. Okay, I think that's enough. Now, move on to the last 3, which is the passives. First one is Overdrive. This one will greatly raises your physical and magical attack, but lowers physical and magical defense. Yes, another Berserker stuff. Now, yes, another Marvel reference, Avengers. This one will have a chance on forcing Berserk status when you receive damage. Not so good, I think. Well, as you guys remember, I'm still new, so I don't really understand this kind of thing. But Berserk, I never really liked. So yeah, maybe not so good on this one. So now let's check out the last one. Dark Craving. Reduces HP cost for skills that consume HP and raises physical attack. Okay, this one is really good for her on the Dark Cavalier job. So now it's time for the verdict about this unit, and I will say what I think based on the opinion of me, the new player. I really do think this one, yes, the spy is kind of good. The martial artist is maybe not so good because I really feel like it's the weaker version of Holy Brawler. The Dark Cavalier Jaeger here, I don't know. I usually don't really like the Berserker type for any jobs in any games that I play, so I don't really think I like this one. However, she looks hot. Look at that, yeah, really cute. But maybe, if I ever got her, then I will most likely use the Dark Cavalier here, or maybe the Spy, or combine both of them. So yes, only the Spy and the Dark Cavalier. However, as I said before, I am not a big fan of Berserker stuff, but my Sahar is actually near completion. So I will test that out on my Sahar and see whether I will like him or not. And from what I heard from the gossip around, I think Sahar is gonna get his level 91 this month. So yeah, probably units like this one, I think they're not gonna be used much, because she's not gonna get that on January. But I don't know, maybe if I ever need bursty characters, then maybe this one I can still use. But then again, I could be wrong. This could be actually a really good unit maybe. It's just my preference. I don't like Berserker type units. So I guess that is all. That's what I think about this unit. Hopefully this video entertains you guys in a way or whatever. Yeah, I know, because this kind of video tends to be kind of boring and somewhat. But yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. And that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with more tomorrow, of course, because new units are coming, and I'll see you guys then. So, see ya. Bye bye.